What is a locksmith's favorite game to play at the arcade? Skee ball. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Friday, and welcome back to Dracula X. We played this game last week, and had a really good time on night one. We actually beat the game, but there remains a substantial mystery left for me to solve. So we've got to play it again tonight, and I may be resetting quite a bit if I'm unlucky, which I tend to be sometimes. But we're going to do our best, and we're going to try to get this game completely worked out. But thank you for being here tonight. We've got Dead Zergling first in chat. We've got Lucent Jelly. We've got a few lurkers with us. Hope your weekend's getting off to a good start, everyone. Sorry I missed you yesterday. Yesterday was scary. Yesterday, we had tornadoes. We had tornadoes in town. The city sirens were going off, and we were hiding out down in the basement. It was a little bit of an alarming evening for us, but everything's fine. We lost some branches. There's a great big one down in our front lawn that I'll need to take care of soon. But no significant damages. Welcome in stream, Kyle. Thank you for the 10 stream streak. Appreciate the consistent company and hope you're well. Scary indeed. Exactly, the terror being transported to the NES, to the SNES, Wizard of Oz game is real. I know. I don't think I could ever beat that dice game again. Oh. All right, let's dive in. So when we played this last week, it was my very first time playing this, and this game is really good. It's a little, I wish they had assigned the sub-weapon to a different button. If the sub-weapon was on one of the shoulder buttons, I would have much preferred that. And, there's too many spear guys. There's too many enemies with spears in this game. Those are, probably my only real complaints. There's a lot of places where the game, like, you can't wipe out that bat before it wakes up. I'm gonna complain about that too. Don't worry, I'll find more stuff to complain about the longer I play. I'm doing bad. Oh my goodness. That skeleton is out of his mind. I like jumping onto the stairs, but it's kind of tricky. It doesn't always take. And they can make a movie about that game. 90% of it would be the dice game. They could make that movie. They could make that movie, but who would watch it? Rip. Frownie, you know you would. Is that before or after the Ewok movies? Alright, that was worth it. I thought that might be a meat, but I didn't remember. I guess I could have used an axe. I could have used an axe to break that candle without going down there. I picked a really boneheaded method for checking what was in that candle. Before, since it would happen. Man. I'm not sure. Just trying to do a little bit of experimentation to get a better feel for that. No, I didn't get my axe back. The axe is definitely my favorite weapon. Favorite sub-weapon. I don't know. I would prefer to play this with only the axe if it were possible. I might like the axe better than the whip. I hadn't given it serious... Oh, we got the axe back! I hadn't given it serious consideration. Oh, why the backward jump? That's not what I was going for at all. Alright, that was a little ugly, but we made it through. Rin, the Wanderer, welcome in. Great to have you with us, Rin. Hearts are ammunition for the sub-weapon. It is kind of odd, but it's sort of Castlevania tradition. Most of the games use hearts for ammo and meat for health. There are some exceptions, though. No. Yeah, the axes are limited by how many hearts you have. If I had unlimited axes, I would be unstoppable for sure. I mean, it's very generous with the hearts, so, like, I almost have unlimited axes, I feel like. As long as I stay alive for a while. If you die, I think they reset. That guy didn't even bother to land on the bridge? That was weird. I think Castlevania Bloodlines uses crystals instead of hearts, if I remember right. And Castlevania 64 uses crystals instead of hearts. They both still have meat for health, though. Oh, that guy's shield really works. It's not just for decoration. Oh. Don't want that. The hearts are a little cutesy. So I always associate hearts with life, right? Because in almost every video game that hearts are an item, they're for your life. But one of my friends once pointed out that he thought that the logic of the hearts was that they're connected to the idea of courage. Because if you don't have, they'll say that to have heart is to have courage, poetically speaking. And I thought there was some merit to that idea, but I don't know why it takes more courage to throw an axe than to swing a whip. It's all perhaps just a classic case of overthinking. Ah! Aw. I almost threaded the needle there perfectly. Nope. Go away, knife. Hard as life makes sense. Courage thing's an interesting idea, but doesn't make much sense for how many axes I can carry. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking that led them to make the heart for ammo decision. Maybe they'd already programmed in the hearts, and then someone got the idea that they wanted to use meat for health, and so then they had to reverse engineer a purpose for the hearts. In the original game, where the tradition began. Kill them with kindness. Clearly you can't use hearts for health, usually. Too much vitamin A / copper, among other things. So, a diet heavy in heart meat is not good for you. It can be a bit much. Same with liver. That's how you get gout. I think you get gout from really rich foods. I think you have to be predisposed to gout. But then dietary choices can make it worse. I think sugary, fatty, and alcoholic foods are supposed to be real bad. I guess beverages in the case of alcohol for it. I've actually had gout before. It's been a very long time though. Maybe because I became a teetotaler. I don't know. I would get it every now and then, but I could never figure out why. I never noticed anything substantially different about the way that I was eating or drinking whenever it seemed to occur. It always felt random to me. I'm sure there was a cause, but I was not clever enough to discern it. Or self-aware enough. Oh, every time. Every time I pick up that... Well, I had to pick up the knife this time, actually. I shouldn't beat myself up about it, because that... Oh! That fish guy forced me to swing my whip. So, it's true I did forget the knife was there. But remembering wouldn't have helped me. Gout sounds absolutely horrendous. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Those dinos took off like sky dancers. Those are like little figures that you like pull a ripcord and they spin up into the air. Right? Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. If I fall down a pit here, I have to restart the game. Oh no, I lost my axe. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, I think I can stand on this guy's head. Yeah. Shockingly. That was meat. Oh. Life is bad. All right. Well, excuse me just one moment. We'll take this from the top. I'm going to get really good at these first couple stages. I wish I was able to jump up to that other platform, but it seems like it's just barely high enough that it won't let you do that. One thing that bothers me about this game, and it's not an important thing, but depending on your personality, you may or may not agree. Yeah, I'll point it out in just a moment. Oh my goodness, I'm falling apart. Alright, one of the things that bothers me about this game is when you transition from screen to screen, it doesn't look like they logically connect. Like here, I'm way up here on this platform behind a wall that stretches all the way off to the end of the screen. Well, that's a bad example. Alright, this one looks like it connects to the other screen, but usually they don't. The one place I tried to complain was the one place that doesn't fit my point. In case you haven't noticed, I don't know this game very well yet. Oh my goodness. But pay attention, if you pay attention between the screen, if you pay attention at the screen transitions, you'll notice that a lot of them don't really connect very well logically. It's like you walk off the screen, and then when the next screen starts, you're in just a completely different place. That doesn't look like it has much connection at all to where you were before. So let's watch this one and see if it's a better example. It's not. It's not, but I know that they exist. When we get to the area where that giant bull chases us, like right here, there we go, finally. This is what I thought we were going to walk into. Here, I'm just like, where'd all that building I was inside of go? I'm just suddenly in a very different location. It's like they made a jump cut. And I missed, it's like I missed some action from the game that I'm playing! I didn't know he did that to you. Rip the Deathless Run. Alright, I think here... Yeah, the transition's very different too. And like, I get that, like, this place should look different because this is a boss arena, but it's just like, it's just suddenly we're in a different type of fire. It's just very jarring. Nothing, there's so many areas that don't smoothly transition. And that bothers me. I'm the kind of person that bothers me. getting destroyed. I don't know this game at all. I love the way the creepy little crypt keepers shuffle at you. Logic goes out the window if you're fighting vampires, Frankensteins, and Cerberus. No, see, that's the thing, is you need logic even more at a time like this, because if I have to suspend my disbelief about all the characters in the game, then, like, I shouldn't also be working at overtime by suspending my disbelief regarding object permanence. I need to do a better job of looking around, because I don't know where meat and one-ups and stuff like that are hidden. Okay, that worked much better than last time. You get way down underneath of him. How's that bridge being held up? No logic. Gandalf was holding it up. A wizard did it. I don't know why that guy missed me, but I'm glad he did. Ah. One up. For some reason, the one-up sound effect happens twice. Whenever you get a one-up, the enemy, like, you get one-ups at, like, at certain point thresholds, or certain amounts of enemies defeated. But it's like, you defeat an enemy and it makes the one-up noise, but you don't get the one-up yet until you defeat another enemy, and then it'll make the one-up noise a second time, and that's when you get the one-up. It's like, they put in a noise to tell you, like, one-up incoming before you actually get it. I just assume the stairs where the meat is hiding are all hollow. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go. But why and how? Oh, sorry, Gamma, welcome in. I was reading your comments, I didn't read your name. uh, Good to have you here. I hope you've been doing well. I hope your weekend's getting started off right. I never checked any of those stairs. Some things are just the way they are. It almost does the James Bond chord progression there. Do the do 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 do. It doesn't hit the fourth note. It hits the first three. But I said chord progression, but the notes. It hits three of them, but the fourth one's different. I don't know if the chord changes. I don't know if the chord changes with every note in that song or not. Been here a lot, just lurk. Well, thank you for the lurk. Very much appreciate that. And by all means. I lurk a lot of streams without chatting. Especially during the afternoon. I'm always watching out. I'm always watching the baby. I've usually got an earbud in and lurking some sort of stream, but I never want to chat because if whatever I say sets off a conversation to where the streamer is going to expect me to write stuff back, I don't want to feel obligated to pick up my tablet and type. It's too much. It's too much. I gotta keep my hands free to. Keep baby man from rolling somewhere he's not supposed to go. There's the one up in this room, right? So there probably wouldn't also be food. I get in trouble when I talk. Chatting is part of the fun. I mean, I like to, I like to chat too, and to have people to chat with. But different times call for different things. I was expecting there to be... Oh, there's a skeleton. I was expecting there to be a skeleton on the platform one beyond that meat, because I thought, oh, they're going to use that meat to make you rush up there. And then you're going to jump into a skeleton. Alright, can I make this jump? I can. Please don't hit me. No! It's fine, hit me, just don't knock me off. Why did they make this part so difficult? Ah! And now there's a boss fight up here I don't know how to handle. And we have to do it without a sub-weapon. I have beat this boss before, but... So this key here is what tonight is all about. I haven't figured out this key yet. I mean, I know what I've got to do with it, but I haven't ever been able to do it. So I'm trying to see. That's why I have to reset when I fall off the stage here, because it takes us to a different level, and then I can never use the key. Oop. Okay, I'm in big trouble. It's alright. I assume it unlocks something. Oh. Back when I drank heavily, I'd get in some trouble. Not really anymore. Good reason to cut back. That felt lucky completely. Everything I do is like overwhelmingly luck. I respect Frownie's rules and like his content. I try not to say too much. Thank you, Kursari Gama. Yeah, I'm kind of a madman about the spoiler thing. The blue potion thing, it's another sub-weapon. And there's really no reason to pick it up because I need the key, and that takes the place of our sub-weapon. But even then, it's holy water, and I just don't like the holy water in this game. It has a bad trajectory when you throw it, so I just don't like to use it. You're only allowed one sub-weapon, so... Oh no, come on. I landed on his sword. Uh-oh. Wow, I had a lot of lives. Ah! Got it. Okay, now I just have to not die and not lose the key. We have a safety net right before that boss, because that's where the checkpoint is, before the key and before the boss. Now I have no safety net, so if I die, or if I somehow lose my key, then I have to reset again. And I think there's 2 places where I need to use it, so... I didn't think there was anything over there. It's always weird when a game does something like that, right? Like, why not just make this a solid wall? If you can't go over here to the right, why leave it open like it's a doorway? And like here, alright, so we came up the stairs. Where'd the stairs go? This game does that kind of thing a lot, where you'll go through a door or you'll go up a stairs, and then when you're on the next screen, there's no indication that there was a doorway or a stairs. And so it just doesn't feel like the new area connects to the old one. I told you, this really bothered me. I can't stop harping on it. Make it an instant death trap. That'll teach me to be curious, won't it? Have I ever checked this wall? Well, I have now, and there's nothing there. Oh, spikes. Oh no. That guy can be difficult because he likes to rush at you. No, I thought there was meat there. Oh, it's here. No? Oh, it's there. If I just keep saying, "Oh, the meat's coming up," eventually I'll have to be right, right? There we go. Oh, come on. All right, there's one of the doors. Oh, I thought I was gonna fall to my death. Key. Thank you for saving me, Richter. But Annette is trapped in another place. Oh, are they both here? Please save her. I can't go back in there, right? That... Oops. Okay. Well. Look at how many of these guys there are. It's out of control. Oh my goodness. Super Saiyan. Your princess is in another castle. Alright, just stay away from that knife. Oh my goodness. I'm about to die. I'm not gonna make it. Okay, I can't actually hit that thing up there. Oh! Is this a net? This is an alternate stage 5? Oh, it is. Hey, we haven't seen this before. It reminds me of the sunken... What's that place called in Dark Souls? New Lundo? Is that an alien head from Alien? Okay, my key was gone, so... I think it was gone. I glanced up there, I didn't see it. Uh-oh. Nothing. It's like a skull jellyfish. Yuck. This place is cool. Oh no. Yeah, I made an error. I realized when I was in mid-air, my mistake. I saw that platform coming in after I jumped. Or after I committed to jumping. As I committed to jumping. Oh, I'd feel much more comfortable if I had my axe still. Oh, nice. That was a rosary. I would love that axe. It's too much trouble to get it. We'll hang out with the boomerang instead. Run! Oh, that jump is... legumes. Invincibility, don't mind if I do. No! Oh, I thought for sure they'd put something under the stairs. Where is Gimli when you need him? And my axe. Hey, Alex Van, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Shoutouts to Alex Van. Oh, playing Echoes of Wisdom. That's on my to-do list. I hope you're enjoying it, but I I don't want to hear too much about it because I want to stay spoiler free. But I hope you're having a good time with it. I've got a copy of that sitting around, and I don't know when I'm going to get to it. Probably, probably not till much later this year. It's interesting. I've been doing a real good job at staying in the dark about it. Um, but definitely want to check it out. Thank you for the raid and welcome to Dracula X. I played through this game. We did our first playthrough of this last week, and it went really well. But there's branching paths in this game, and it's a little bit tricky to unlock the alternate path. But I'm on it now. And so I'm exploring, even though I beat the game once, I'm exploring unknown territory at the moment. And I think we're probably going to get an alternate ending. Meat! Let's go! Bird's a nightmare. Boss time? Am I stuck? I'm not stuck on this platform, am I? Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, if he had just curved... Okay. Let's say if he just curved out a little bit more, I would have been at least able to hit him with an axe. I did so little damage to that boss, it's crazy. I might actually go with a different sub-weapon. I think that... Okay, the stopwatch is almost certainly ineffective on bosses. I think I'll use this cross. I think this will be a better choice. This guy seems annoying to fight. With the cross, I think I'll be able to get him. Ah. No, he went the other way. Oh, it's gonna hit me. It didn't. Miracles and wonders abound. Uh... I killed him off screen. Oh no, he's got a phase 2. Oh, rip. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, that was just to scare me. Victory. Let's go. Oh my goodness. I don't think I could easily duplicate that. Thank you for the GG. That was almost entirely luck. Oh, that had my heart pounding. So now I think the two branches converge, so the rest of this should be probably stages we've done before, which you think would give me a little bit of an advantage, but these last couple of stages are real hard. Okay, don't fall into the abyss, please. I thought I was far enough back. I was wrong. All these birds. Hey, thank you for the follow, Rin. We stream several nights a week, usually in this general time slot. I've kind of got two time slots that I stream during. I'm either, an early stream for me is like about 8 to midnight, roughly. I usually start later than 8, but 8 is what I aim for. About 8 to midnight, Central Time. And late streams are about 10 to 3 a.m. 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. So I'll be in one of those two spots usually. And it's mostly stuff like this. I like to play retro games. I like to play them. I like to go into first playthroughs blind and really sort of struggle my way through. And I tend to prefer platformer games and adventure games, like top-down stuff like Zelda and Alundra and that. But we do a wide variety of things, and I hop back and forth between a lot of different platforms, a lot of different consoles. I play a lot of shovelware. If you like low-quality licensed games, you'll see a lot of those around here. Frownie's favorites. They're waiting for a run back of Austin Powers and Addams Family. I was just talking about Addams Family like 2 nights ago, about how I still need to do the NES games. Because we did like all Super NES Addams Family stuff. And I know there's NES versions of a lot of the games we played, so I need to go back and pick those up. Can't say when. Maybe that'd be a Halloween project for this year. Maybe. I'm hoping to do... I'm hoping to play a bunch of Winnie the Pooh games soon. I've been reading a lot of Winnie the Pooh storybooks to my son, and it made me wonder. I was like, I wonder if there's any Winnie the Pooh video games. So I looked it up, and there's a ton of them. So I think we're just gonna play them all. Can I jump over this guy? Well, maybe if I got closer to him. McCall did Adam's Family Values and hated it just as much as you. That game was disappointing. Is the worst thing about it is it's Adam's Family Values is almost like a cool hidden gem. Like, it's almost a really amazing game. Like, oh, it's a Zelda-like. It could be a lot of fun, but it's got so many little things about it that are so frustrating. And then, I mean, it's got big things that are frustrating too. Like, having your attack so off-center is really frustrating. Because you have to work really hard to line yourself up with every enemy. So the simplest enemies are an ordeal to fight because you have to be so precise with your positioning. And then when you lose progress in that game, it's agony because you can so easily lose so many hours worth of progress. Ooh, I wish I had picked that up. Okay, that works out. I'll take that. Okay, no health, but we got a 1-up, so that's pretty much just as good. The odds that I defeat this boss damageless are less than 0. No, I was actually so close. I was like 2 hits away. If I had avoided that one attack, I would have had it. Now I can't spam axes. Does this... Alright, I thought that 1-up didn't respawn. If that 1-up respawned, it would mean we could get infinite health, and the game definitely doesn't want us doing that. Stay between them. Yeah. Rude. But what's the point of staying between them? So that's just automatic damage, huh? Alright, watch out, because they're still going to come for me. Ah, it got me, but it didn't kill me. Yet. Oh my goodness. That was so rough. Alright, final stage. The jumping's a little weird, because you do have some mid-air jump control. Like, it wants to put you in a fixed jump arc, but if you manipulate your controls early enough in the jump, you can control it a little bit. But, I don't know, I can't do it with any accuracy. You also have this backflip that I never use. I'd probably be way better at the game if I learned how to do that, how to use that backflip for situations where they intended it, but I don't know, I just never... I can't seem to ever remember I have it. I want all those hearts down there, but I don't want to pick up that knife. Afternoon board jams. Welcome back to this game. This part right here is tough. Because this guy up here, like, that spear, the hitbox on that spear sticks out way further than it looks like. Okay, there's actually a meat over there on the left, but I'm gonna try to not need it. Alright, that was pretty smooth. Doing good, good to hear. That meat's gonna go to waste. No. I don't know how to handle this. Look at how little health he had left. Ah, it's the worst thing ever. Oh my goodness. Hey Chozo, welcome in. Great to have you with us, my friend. Oh, sorry you had to come into such a crushing defeat. I can't believe that. I played it perfectly. Well, not really, but Phase 1 I did really well. I fell apart in Phase 2. I didn't know how to handle him being on the other side. I have fought him on that side once, but it was really early on when I didn't even understand how the fight goes. Yeah, the key. I rescued the two ladies. So I'm assuming we'll get a different ending. Thank you for the GG. I was not ready for him to do that attack there. Excuse me. This is such a slow fight when you do it like I do. Thank you for the watch streak. 25 streams. Very nice. Thank you for that, Chozo. It's a good thing I built up a bajillion lives because I'm using every single one of them. I guess it's 3 fires and then the blade. I guess it's always 3 fires first. I don't know. I know he sits down when he does the blade. I don't know. I was thinking about just tanking the fires. Probably should have done that. Miraculous. What was that? I don't even know that move. A single flame? I must have wiped out 2 of them somehow. Without getting the 3rd. So we'll probably do Legacy of Darkness. It might be 2 weeks before I do Legacy of Darkness. I really want to play it. We might do it on a Sunday. I don't know, because I'm going to have to cancel a few streams coming up soon. I'm going to fit it in as soon as I can, but it might be a little while. Is he just spawning on the same platform over and over again? No Frownie streams make for sad times. Yeah, there's going to be a gap of about a week. Late next week to early the week after. Stop spawning there. You have all these other platforms. I'm not standing on any of them. I've generously allowed you to have all these other platforms. Stop being greedy for mine. It's like he doesn't even listen at all. Oh my goodness. I hate this game. Oh, I'm still alive. No, I can't hit him. If I fall off the platform here. Oh my goodness, victory. Oh, we did it. I actually don't think this is any different from the other ending that we got. So I either did something wrong or I didn't do it well enough. Thank you for the GGs. I don't remember what the other ending was, though. If it's just different by a single piece of artwork or something, then I wouldn't even notice. Maybe there's something post-credits. Thank you, Kusurigama, Chozo Brain, Board Jams. Oh, that was so intense. That was at the very end of my last life. I was one hit away from the grave. It was me or him. So at the very least, even if nothing changes here, we got to play a secret level or a different level. I wasn't crazy about the boss on that level, but that's maybe partially just because I was real bad at it. But the level itself was very cool. The kind of like Atlantis sort of a sunken kingdom kind of vibe. I like the look of that. All right, yeah, and well, that's just the end. Um, hmm. I don't know. Do I have the VOD from night one? Let me just take a look at something real quick. Sorry, I know I'm looking at something I can't see, and I never like to do that. It was different. The artwork is different during the credits. Is that the only change? It was different artwork on the in the first ending we got. The artwork was just Richter on a horse, and this one had the two ladies in the artwork. So tremendous difference. virtually a completely different game. I'll lower the no spoiler and no backseating rule now. If someone else, if anyone knows about this game, you are allowed to confirm or deny. Have we gotten the true ending? Is that all you're supposed to do, or is there something else that I've blundered? Because I think that's it. The game is done now, Chozo says. Alright, well, that's kind of weird. You don't really get you blundered. Yeah, I shouldn't present those as an either or, because I exist in a permanent state of blunder. Mile Hyrule, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. You got a 1cc and take no damage and save the girls for the true ending. We were close to a 1cc. No damage. No damage. I don't think it's on the table. By 1cc, I mean 1 credit, not 1 life. I didn't use that many continues. I don't know how many continues I used, but it wasn't that many. I'll have to check the VOD to see exactly. But I think I did pretty well. I've only ever saved the girls with a save state, Chozo says. I mean, it's rough, and like, the thing is, because you have to, because it's either that or reset the game, right? You only get one shot on that 3rd stage to get through that area without falling down. And then if you do get to stage 4, the real stage 4, with the key, you have to not die. You have to go the whole stage without dying, because one of the doors is at the end. So it's rough. It's rough. May get around to doing this series in RA. It's definitely not undoable, but I can see being so annoyed with it that you just want to save state and get it over with. I was thinking about using that password instead of replaying stage 1 and 2 over and over again, but I was thinking about using the password and instead of replaying the first couple stages, but I also just kind of felt in my heart that if I got a run where I successfully used the key on both doors, I was gonna want it to be part of a full unit of a playthrough. So I'm glad I didn't have to use I'm glad I didn't have to break down and use the password, but it was in the back of my mind. If Frownie can do 18 hours at Austin Powers, there's no way he's passwording this. Yeah. I mean, I really don't like using passwords to get around stuff like that. I certainly have done it, and certainly will do it again. I mean, we've even done it this year on the stream. I had to make use of passwords to get through some of those GBA games we did earlier this year. A Bug's Life and Ants. Oh. Horrific games. I'm about to badge DKC2. Never thought I would do Animal Antics Chivos, but I did. GG. Massive GG's, Chozo. Yeah, that's got to be I mean, that game is something else. Just 100%ing it is really intense, and then to do extra achievements on top of that. I mean, I don't know what the set looks like, but at the very least, I know it's got to be 100%. Alright, well, like we said, that's all of Dracula X. I think I've accomplished all of our goals for now. This is a game I'll definitely play again just for fun, do some casual playthroughs every now and then. It's a very, very cool game. Very glad we played it. Um, I don't think I like it quite as much as Castlevania Bloodlines, but it's definitely higher up there as one of the better ones. I like it more than Castlevania 4. But I don't know that I rank it quite as high as Bloodlines. Really good though, really good. And we will play Rondo of Blood at some point too as well. Set isn't terrible. If I can do it, Choso says. Hey Greg, welcome in. Thank you for the GGs. We're just kind of chin-wagging here a little bit in between games. I think that... So what I would like to do... This is not what I'm going to do because it'll take too long. What I would like to do is finish Ah Real Monsters. But I think that will take me about 3 hours. And I don't have that kind of time tonight. So what I think we're going to do is play... What else are we working on right now before I commit? I want to start up Swagman unexpectedly. We finished Tarzan. I think we're going to do... Adventure Island. I think I'm going to spend the rest of tonight on that. Haven't played that in a while. I'm certainly super rusty. Bloodlines in 3 are peak to me, Chozo says. I need to play Bloodlines more. Bloodlines is one that I want to get the I want to do a deathless run through. And I've never played Bloodlines on hard mode, I don't think, even, because you have to do 2 loops to do it without the cheat code. And I'm not good enough at it. I don't have I've never had 2 loops of it in me in one sitting yet. But I need to beat that game on hard mode and then get and then practice it up for deathless. All right, so excuse me just a moment. I'm going to switch the consoles. It'll take me just a minute or two, and we'll play Adventure Island for the rest of the night. We'll see if I can get any better at that. I think my PB for that is like stage 3, world 3, stage 2, stage 2 or 3. I've never made it to world 4. So I'll see you in just a moment.